April afternoon. Donegal and Mayo certainly look determined to make sure this National Football League final goes right down to the wire. Donegal lead by just 2 points in front of nearly 30,000 spectators. Gallagher made some fine catches in that first half, wearing the number 8 for Donegal, number 22 from Mayo, James Nallen. Normally centre back, but he's been moved to midfield for this game. And you'd have to say that that's one of the older midfield pairings that we've seen in finals in recent times. David Heaney and James Nallen. Brian McIver knows, as indeed does John O'Mahony, that they're within 35 minutes of history. Tommy Lyons in the background, selector for Mayo, and very much involved in the club scene in Mayo over the last few years. John O'Mahony, the man who made his name with Leitrim, winning the Connacht Championship, one of the most respected managers around. Playing to the bitter end. The crowd nervous to get things underway though. Donegal have never won the National League. They've lost 3 finals to date: 1993 after a replay, 1995 and 1996, whereas Mayo's league record of 11 successes is bettered only by Kerry's phenomenal total of 18. John Bannon sets the game in motion. Brady foraging straight away, with a poor kick from Brady. Donegal at one stage in that first half had opened up a 4-point lead. As the half wore on, Mayo improved quite dramatically. Pat Harte, he got 2 points in the first half. Could have been a little bit of pushing there. It runs on through as far as Andy Moran with the opportunity. Well, the intention was good. Conor Mortimer was just inside, but he couldn't shape himself and steady himself to get the pass away. So Neil Gallagher tries to take the sting out of things for Donegal. Again, early in the half, players slipping. Much debate about the right kind of studs to wear in Croke Park. Donegal the long ball inside, and again, for the second time in this game, Colin McFadden close to getting the touch. Didn't in the end though. The last time he won a 45 out of that, and David Clarke came out behind him, but no chance that time. Donegal are going to put in the high ball. It will mean that there really will be only one man to aim for, because Kevin McMenamin isn't a big man. This one is though. Christy Toye playing it outside. The Mayo defence there perhaps panicked a little bit. Warning just for Keith Higgins. Kieran Bonner seemed not to be an immediate threat, and no doubt whatsoever that his jersey was pulled, and indeed his togs after that as well. Easy kick. Colin McFadden. You have to have kicks like that all day. The opening score of the second half, the margin 3 points again. James Nallen in the thick of the action. And that one's going to be a free from where the ball drops. Late challenge. N McGee. This could be a yellow card. I think it might just be a ticking. John Bannon, in fact, is going to quite take the ultimate sanction, but the yellow card for N McGee. That's just a third in this game. The challenge was late. Good opportunity as a result for Mayo. John Bannon certainly has been on top of this game. He's made sure that it doesn't get out of hand in any way. As Conor Mortimer takes advantage of the free, one after the late challenge. And certainly referee John Bannon setting down a marker that if players challenge late, their team will suffer ultimately. So we're back to 2 points between the sides. Point apiece in this second half. Conor Mortimer getting his third of the day. Durcan has a huge drive. Breaks to Neil Gallagher. Only one thought in his mind, to get that ball as far forward and as quickly as possible. Colin McFadden gets it. Liam O'Malley doing well to stop him there. And in the end, Colin McFadden took too long under the challenge to decide what he was going to do. With absolute bewilderment on his face. He did seem to get the hop in, but John Bannon decided that it had taken too long. Keith Higgins. Andy Moran. Quick layoff. Alan Dillon. Better football from Mayo. Again, it's N McGee who's guilty of the foul. That comes just after the yellow card. He was all hands, more so than actually pulling the jersey or making any great contact. Not too sure if John Bannon had a further word of warning for him, but N McGee will have to be very careful. It's Conor Mortimer now. A very difficult angle this time. Should be good for the left-footed kicker. It is good for the left-footed kicker. Make that number 4 for Conor Mortimer. And now just the point between them. Just creeping inside the upright. Scores like that. He's facing the crowd looking somewhat like Mayo's Dermot Hegarty. Applauds the effort. Barry Dunnion has picked up the injury, and Kevin O'Neill enters the fray for Mayo, the team captain. This could be just the boost that Mayo need. Kevin O'Neill, something of a globe trotter these days. He's a business development banker with Royal Bank of Canada. The problem for him was a calf muscle, as Michael Conroy's player has gone off. He hasn't really got into the game, Michael Conroy. So this could be just the right time for Kevin O'Neill to wield his influence as Mayo come looking for the equaliser. Brady. Andy Moran. Will it come back? It won't. And so it becomes a 5th wide for Mayo in the semi-final against Galway. They have a total of 5 wides. Cassidy there. Get a hand onto that one as it broke to Alan Dillon. Well, let's hope for both sets of supporters at this stage of the game. Neither looking as if they're able to close down this game at the moment. Two best teams in Division 1A, meet in the league final. Paddy McConagley. Good ball from Paddy McConagley. Colin McFadden. Oh, Colin McFadden looked odds on to get the score there. Everything was done right. Picked up the possession. The turn inside gave him the space. He was almost dead straight in front when he kicked it. Then there's the added pressure for National League final. Paddy McConagley again. Plenty of time to measure his pass through the centre. Kieran Bonner made it look easy for Donegal. His second point. His first came after 27 minutes of the first half. It was the crossfield ball that really made all the difference there. And Kieran Bonner, despite being under pressure, gets a good score. David Heaney really has been working his socks off around the centre of the field, trying to close down every opportunity that Donegal have had. Well, they're certainly going to rue giving away those kinds of possessions. Colin McFadden, players tumbling left and right, and again Kieran Bonner just waited too long. He was too open on the shot when it eventually came, but Donegal are still there with the opportunity. And Brian Roper had to snap at that one. Can't add to his 3 first half points. Cassidy set up Kieran Bonner. Great blocking, Keith Higgins. David Heaney is probably as much tired as injured. He really has been an enormous effort in this game. Donegal in front by 2, but Mayo's forte in this league campaign has been their ability to finish strongly. Did it against Dublin in round 6, again against Tyrone in round 7, and of course in the semi-final against Galway. So John O'Mahony won't be overly concerned. His team seems to have figured out how to win games without playing as well as he would like them to play. But the good news is that David Heaney is back up onto his feet. Featured at full back so much in recent years. Now back to midfield. Good nudge there, seemed to get that ball in Mayo's possession. It doesn't fall that way though. Kieran Bonner. It's almost as if players are nervous of getting possession and then when they have it, giving it away. Donegal have the free. McFadden is coming out to take this one. Change has been made. Thomas Donoghue comes on to the Donegal side. And Paddy McConagley, it looks as if it is the player who's being replaced. The other change sees N McGee, a man who will be celebrating his 23rd birthday next Thursday, and he replaces his brother Neil. So that's much of a muchness really for Donegal. Thomas Donoghue was a ready replacement for Paddy McConagley if he wasn't fit enough, and Eamon and Neil McGee, well, they've been sharing positions in the Donegal defence over the last 12 months or so. Big kick this one though for Colin McFadden. Can he measure it well? Just outside. Oh, real danger there. And that seemed to go through the legs of one of the Mayo defenders before Kevin McMenamin gets onto it. Again, Mayo have players streaming back. Donegal, nowhere to go. Barry Monaghan comes up and helps out. not the ideal man to go for the score. Mayo have learned the lessons about Donegal. Unless Donegal get that ball forward very, very quickly, Mayo bring all their players back. Just literally grinds to a halt. Donegal still though ahead by 2 points. They've only had 4 scores in the second half so far. Conor Mortimer. Lacey helped him on his way. Lacey sees the humour in it, so too does John Bannon. And Dillon will get it back straight away. Shaped for the score. That seems to be a particularly slippy part of the ground as 2 Mayo players go down. Kevin O'Neill back to Conor Mortimer. He finds the space, Conor Mortimer. But it was never really coming back far enough from the kick. Mayo very much in this game. A game it increasingly looks like a goal could decide one way or the other. Durcan goes a little bit shorter this time. Bit of pinball there for a moment before N McGee gets the ball up and wins the free. Keith Higgins like a terrier. James Nallen, more of a Great Dane. Absolutely no doubt about the pull on the jersey. It had been released before the ball was released, but Mayo have the advantage of the free from where the ball fell. Conor Mortimer hasn't had any really easy opportunities. This one perhaps in the perfect position for him. Of Donegal not making it easy. Conor Mortimer almost teased that one over the crossbar. Unaffected by the barracking he was getting. He doesn't kick the leather off it, Conor Mortimer. He just knows he has to get it over that crossbar and between those uprights, and that's exactly what he does. Just 1 point between the sides. No extra time in this game if they're level at the end. This one will go to a replay, and certainly that's something that Mayo in particular wouldn't want to contemplate with their championship match just 4 weeks down the road. Donegal might have an extra week to worry about theirs, but it's looking more and more like it's going to be very tight. Monaghan, the man who seemed to be getting the yellow card there. It was directed in general in that area. And Mayo now looking for the equaliser. They've got another free. Thomas Donoghue